Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And the calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's a first carry for Khalil Herbert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. Here's Goff. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Tyler Scott, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Love now. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Open man left side. It's the tight end Tremble. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Love to pass. That's a Packers touchdown. Tommy Tremble, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Carlson's extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7.
we're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Gone. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Love now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
1st down, going to the air with Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they... There he goes, right side! Now he's loose at the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big run there by Johnson. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Gone. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's going to be taken down. But there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Was this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? So certainly a defensive mistake here in the 1st quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road...
And it'll be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now this aired out deep for Reed. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Jaden Reed, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Kingsley Enagbari in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
And taken right at the 35. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number. Touchdown! Packers. Tommy Tremble with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. From 5 yards further back, the extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Goff. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Goff on 1st down. Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good. Bears, first down.
Throwing again is gone. That's caught. It's Demetric Felton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Herbert powering up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Goff. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Goff now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
For the field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this will...
He's got a man complete. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Caught on the right side. Reed. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That is incomplete. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. Going back to Love. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A 2nd down throw for Love. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jalen Reagor from 3 yards out. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Goff. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Goff now looking to throw. That is caught by Herbert. Touchdown, Chicago! Khalil Herbert, 52 yards. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down, Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 15.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they take a knee.
26-yard line.
So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down, Love to pass. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. Touchdown, Packers. Zach Evans. 42 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you get...
It got his man complete. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Love from the gun. That'll be caught. It's Rager. Touchdown. Jalen Rager, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are pouring it on. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. We switch the attention now to Khalil Herbert as this offense comes out for their next drive. And the numbers for him, pretty solid, really. He's run it well. He's caught it pretty well, but they're still far behind the 8 ball on the scoreboard.
Not able to use his talents, as you noted, to narrow the gap in the scoreboard. Sometimes it's a bend but don't break, right? He gets his yardage. That's cool, but it's not paying off on the scoreboard. They're not getting the points necessary. And if you're a defensive team, you'll give up that yardage for the kind of lead they have.
That's what I was going to ask you. Sometimes you say, let this guy do his thing. Let's control what we can control elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Take away the rest of the guys. Don't let them hurt you as well. But the biggest one is they contained him well enough that they've been able to increase their lead.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Oh, this is off. Foot. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Jalen Reagor and the offense back out for another series here. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing.
It's caught inside the 25. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 64 yards. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And from back there, a wide.